Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. There's been a lot of comments and questions being asked about Indian railway stocks. Why is there a sudden increase in the share price of Indian railway stocks, especially the Indian Railway Finance Corporation? The Indian Railway Finance Corporation from 2021, when it was at 24 rupees, was staying there stably, and 2023 it's on uptick of around 30. Then from 30 it's been slowly ticking up, and by September of 2023 it went to 75, and it held on to 75 for a while. Then as soon as December came to mid-December, it started going up. The volume of shares being traded has gone up and is shot up all the way. Yesterday peaking on 20th, peaking at 176 rupees and correcting to 160, and it's currently trading at 169, up by another 5% today after it saw the correction. And a lot of you are wondering why is this happening, and is there something that you've missed out, and is this something you should keep an eye on? And I thought I'll talk about that today, and maybe towards the end of the video I'll give you my views on why I was considering it, and now I'm gonna wait and watch. I'll give you my explanation behind it, because yes, I've always said we try and avoid government companies because government's policies and government's business models are driven towards vote and electoral politics, and most of that investment and policy decisions for the company are grounded at that, which I can understand. They need to stay in power if they want to continue doing the things they would like to do and implement the things they want to implement. So whatever aids in that, they will do that. And some of these government companies tend to be sick and continue being sick because the government doesn't really worry about it, because end of the day the government is funding it, and government is in charge of the rupees, and government can always do whatever it requires in terms of funding these companies. That being said, what is this Indian Railway Finance Corporation? A lot of you don't even know what Indian Railway Finance Corporation is, so I thought I'd first tell you about that so you know what this company is about. Because most of you just see the share IRFC because you've seen it on Twitter or somewhere on YouTube, and or if one of your friends talking about it and they just tell you it's an Indian Railway stock and the price has just gone up and it's phenomenal, and you just think it's the Indian Railway. It's not the Indian Railway. It is a financial arm of the Indian Railway. It's dedicated to finance and raise funds for the Indian Railways and help finance expansion and operations for the railway. It helps it mobilize funds. Investments are made in rolling stocks. What are rolling stock assets? Those are locomotives, coaches, wagons, trucks, electric multiplying units. All those things are called rolling stocks, and they invest in those, and they purchase these assets, and they in turn lease it to the Indian Railway. So the Indian Railway doesn't own any of them. It is owned by the IRFC, and IRFC in turn rents it out to the Indian Railway. So it is supporting the Indian Railway infrastructure, okay? And it's a public sector undertaking. It's a PSU, and its market presence, it's there in the financial market also, because it does issue bonds. And investors do trust it because it's a government-secured bond, government-backed security. So it's like buying a government bond. So they do sell bonds to raise capital also. So the reason why the stock has suddenly zoomed up is, as predicted, there's an interim budget coming. What is an interim budget? Interim budget is a budget which is not a full budget because it's an election year. This is a budget which is meant to tie over the government and government's expenses till the elections are over and a new government is formed. And then the new government will take the lead and decide whomever the finance minister is at that point of time will decide what needs to be done. There will be a new railway minister. All that is pending. So till that point of time, this interim budget will carry country forward in terms of finance, and the railway finance will be carried in that interim budget. This is the main reason for the stock price to soar, because there's a huge expectation that there's going to be a huge allocation for the railway in this interim budget. The interim budget, from what I've understood, nothing has been clearly mandated. These are purely on speculation. The finance minister has not said anything, or the government has not said anything. But this has been widely speculated by seeing the way the government is moving. There is funding arm is part of the financing for the railways. So if there's any budget allocation done for the railways, it will all run through the IRFC. And signing the MOUs with RITS Limited and India Infrastructure Company for financial assistance, project viability, and all this is there in the news. I would say we have to wait and watch. And how much of this will actually transpire, we have to wait and watch. And most of this rally is also because we have a strong government right now, and it's expected this government will win its majority again this coming election, and there will be heavy spending in PSUs to bolster India's infrastructure and India's road ahead to rising GDP. That there's huge expansion plans which are there on the card. So based on all this is what the rally is pushing the share price. This is the main reason for the soaring price of the IRFC. Now, the question is, Anand did consider this share some time ago, and he had done a video. In a video, he had mentioned about this company. And why did he mention this company when he's always said historically not to invest in any government stocks or touch government companies? Well, the reason is, if you pull out the history of the earnings for this company and the dividend payout percentage, you can see, of course, we should only consider from 2021. Before that, it doesn't matter because those data is not relevant to us. So if you look at the data from 2021, the EPS has been 3.38, 4.66, 4.85. And the dividend payout percentage has been 31, 30 and 31%. So basically that means you're getting around a rupee to a rupee and a half to almost 2 rupees every year as a dividend payout. At that point of time when we were looking at this price, at this share, if you see the chart, March 2023, the share was trading at 26 rupees. So for every 26 rupees you had put in the company, you were getting 2 rupees back every year. And if you see the maths, that is almost a 10%, which is good as an FD. So if it has, and it's government owned, it will be declaring dividends because the government will want to pull money out. So as a shareholder, you will also get to enjoy the dividends of at least 30%. At that price point, it made a lot of sense investing in this company because by investing, you gained as good as having an FD and is reliable. It's a government backed. It's not going to go anywhere. So it made sense. Now, does it make sense currently at the current price? It does. Is it? We personally don't recommend, or we're not considering this at this kind of price because this is completely speculative price, and we don't believe this kind of pricing justifies what this company is. This is our personal consideration. You're welcome to make it. We do believe post-budget, post-elections, this company share will go through a correction. The next question a lot of you will have who are holding these shares is, should you exit? That is purely your personal choice. Should you be booking your profit? Let's say you bought it when Anand was talking about it, you bought 100 shares at 23 rupees. Now you're seeing it at 160, 170. Should you exit? It's purely your choice. If you have, like I always said, your reasons for exiting should make sense. Do not look at the price today and try to think, do I need to exit? Remember, you bought it at 23, 28 and has gone to 170. Even if it corrects 50%, it will be at 80, 90 and you're still substantially above where you entered. So you're fine. And you're still going to get your dividend. So if you hold the stock for 10 years, you would have got all your money which you put into it out and you still be holding it. So selling should be only a priority if you have a better opportunity to invest in the market where you're going to see better returns. So if you have another company where you put 20 rupees in and you're going to get a monthly payout of 22 rupees, then maybe, I don't know, you should look at it. Looking at all other things, of course. But your motivation should be to sell, should be based on the fact that by moving this, am I moving it to where my money is going to work better for me, or it's making more sense to me, or my financial goals have been met and I need to change something. Other than that, you should not simply book profit because you see something going up. That is reacting purely on a bias, which is not good. Information which I want to share with you regarding this Indian Railway Finance Corporation and the Indian railway sector altogether. Most of these company shares have been spiking. It's just not the Indian Railway Finance Corporation. Most of you have asked me about Indian Railway Finance Corporation because Anand had mentioned it. I understand that. I wanted to give you an explanation why he had mentioned it. I'll put all this information down together in an article and I'll put it up on my Medium page. And those of you who want to read more in depth about it and understand the analysis behind it can go there and read it further. Anyway, I thank you for watching the video and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Good evening. My team has decided to do another event. The last event was at Trivandrum, was a very successful one. So we decided to ask people where we wanted to do an event and my team chose to do an event in Dubai. We are planning to do an event in Dubai on the 24th of February. The event is roughly scheduled between 3:30 to 5:30. It's a Saturday. You will have plenty of time. Those desirous of attending the event or meeting me may contact my team at the WhatsApp number given below or drop an email at the email ID given. My team will contact you and help you. I hope to meet you all in Dubai. It's not only Dubai, anywhere from the Emirates. I hope to see you there. Thank you. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.